Introduction. In the heart of a bustling city, where the relentless rhythm of life never seemed to slow down, there lived a young man named Alex. His life was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a tale of unwavering determination, and a shining example of the profound impact one person's actions can have on an entire community. Alex's story is not one filled with extraordinary feats of strength or the grandeur of riches. Instead, it is a story deeply rooted in the reality of everyday life, where dreams and aspirations often clash with the harshness of the world. This is a tale of the triumph of honesty, the enduring power of kindness, and the magic that can be found in the most unexpected of places. Our journey begins with Alex, a hard-working young man whose daily existence was defined by the comforting aroma of freshly baked bread, and the incessant hum of a small neighborhood bakery. In this modest setting, where the scent of warm pastries mingled with the dreams of a better future, we uncover a story that would touch the hearts and minds of all who encountered it. Life was not easy for Alex, who toiled diligently at the bakery to make ends meet. With each loaf of bread he kneaded and every pastry he crafted, he saved every penny he could. His dream was simple but profound: to become a successful chef one day, to create culinary masterpieces that would not only satiate appetites but also warm the souls of those who tasted his creations. One fateful sunny afternoon, as Alex was on his way to the bakery, our story takes an unexpected turn. It was a moment that would test his character, reveal his true nature, and set in motion a chain of events that would forever alter the course of his life and the lives of those around him. As Alex walked down the bustling sidewalk, lost in his thoughts of culinary conquests, he stumbled upon a small, nondescript wallet. Its worn leather bore the marks of countless journeys, its contents hidden from the world. But it was not the appearance of the wallet that caught Alex's attention, it was what lay within: a wad of cash, a collection of identification cards, and a sense of moral responsibility that would define the choices he was about to make. The wallet, like a silent witness to the bustling city's daily dramas, held secrets that only its owner knew. There was no contact information, no immediate way to identify the person to whom it belonged. Yet, in that critical moment, Alex made a decision that would echo through the annals of time and inspire the community around him. With unwavering determination, Alex resolved to take the wallet to the local police station, trusting that it would be the right thing to do. Little did he know that this single act of honesty would set into motion a series of events that would bring together disparate lives, mend broken dreams, and redefine the meaning of compassion in a city that often seemed devoid of it. And so, with the return of the lost wallet, a seemingly ordinary story takes flight, weaving a tapestry of characters and events that will lead us through a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and the extraordinary power of human connections. It is a story that transcends the boundaries of fiction, grounded firmly in the reality of our own lives, where each choice we make can shape our destiny and touch the lives of those we encounter on our path. It is a story that reminds us of the enduring values that bind us as a community and as a species: values of honesty, kindness, and the belief that even in the most challenging of times, a glimmer of hope can illuminate the darkest of alleys.
Chapter 1: The Lost Wallet. The bustling city seemed indifferent to the struggles of its inhabitants. Tall buildings reached towards the sky, casting long shadows over the hurried pedestrians who rushed past one another, their faces obscured by the anonymity of urban life. It was in this relentless cityscape that our story truly begins, where the smallest of choices can lead to the most profound of consequences. Alex, a young man with dreams as vivid as the cityscape around him, made his way to the bakery where he worked diligently to make ends meet. The early morning sun kissed the streets, and the smell of freshly baked bread wafted through the air. For Alex, this small bakery was not just a place of employment, it was a sanctuary where he nurtured his aspirations of becoming a renowned chef. Every day, he poured his heart and soul into crafting exquisite pastries and bread, each creation a testament to his dedication and passion. His face might have been obscured by the flour that clung to it, but his eyes sparkled with the hope that one day his culinary dreams would take flight. As he walked along the busy sidewalk, Alex's thoughts were consumed by recipes and ideas for new dishes. He had a notebook filled with sketches and flavor combinations, and he believed that with time and persistence, he could make a name for himself in the culinary world. But on this particular sunny afternoon, fate had a different plan for Alex. As he continued his journey to work, his foot hit something solid on the sidewalk, causing him to stumble. He looked down to find a wallet lying there, abandoned and forgotten. It was an ordinary wallet, worn and faded by time, but its contents held a small fortune. Alex, however, was not interested in the cash or the potential windfall this wallet could bring. Instead, he was drawn to the sense of responsibility that weighed heavily upon him. He knelt down and picked up the wallet, carefully examining it. The identification cards revealed the name of the owner, a Mr. Johnson, but there was no contact information. In that moment, as the city bustled around him, Alex faced a choice that would define his character and set the stage for a story of honesty and integrity that would captivate hearts and minds. Should he keep the wallet and its contents for himself, alleviating his own financial burdens, or should he do what he knew was right and take the wallet to the local police station in the hope that its owner would be found? Alex's decision would not only reveal his moral compass but also set in motion a series of events that would touch the lives of many and ultimately lead him down an unexpected path, where the rewards of integrity and kindness far outweighed any financial gain. As he held the wallet in his hands, contemplating the right course of action, he couldn't have known the profound impact this small act of honesty would have on his life and the city he called home. Little did he know that by choosing to do the right thing, he was about to embark on a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns, where the true power of human connections would become abundantly clear.
Chapter 2: A Ray of Hope. With the wallet firmly clutched in his hand, Alex's heart pounded with a mixture of uncertainty and determination. He knew that what he did next would define his character, and he was acutely aware that in a city where everyone seemed to be in a hurry, it was all too easy for honesty to take a backseat to personal gain. Still, he felt compelled to do what he believed was right. In a world where the line between right and wrong often blurred, Alex wanted to be a beacon of integrity, testament to the values instilled in him by his parents. And so, with resolute purpose, he continued on his way to the local police station. Inside the small, bustling station, Officer Miller, a seasoned and kind-hearted police officer, was busy attending to various matters. When Alex approached the front desk and explained the situation, her eyes met his with a mix of surprise and gratitude.
She could tell that this young man was not seeking recognition or reward. He was motivated by a genuine desire to do the right thing. Officer Miller accepted the wallet, examined its contents, and assured Alex that they would do everything in their power to locate the owner, Mr. Johnson. Her gratitude was palpable as she commended Alex for his honesty in a world where such qualities sometimes felt scarce. As Alex left the police station, a sense of fulfillment washed over him. He had done what he believed was right, and although he didn't know it at the time, he had set in motion a chain of events that would touch his life and the life of the wallet's owner in profound ways. Days turned into weeks, and Alex continued his work at the bakery, cherishing the memory of that fateful day. He often wondered about the person who had lost the wallet and what circumstances had led to its abandonment. Little did he know that the city held surprises in store for him, surprises that would illuminate the path of his destiny in ways he could never have imagined. One bright morning, as he was carefully shaping a loaf of bread, the phone on the bakery's counter rang. It was an unexpected call from Officer Miller, the woman he had met at the police station. She greeted him warmly and informed him that they had successfully located the owner of the lost wallet, Mr. Johnson, who wished to meet and personally thank Alex for his honesty. Alex's heart swelled with a mixture of curiosity and anticipation. He agreed to meet Mr. Johnson, knowing that this encounter would be the beginning of a remarkable journey, one that would connect two individuals from vastly different walks of life and pave the way for the realization of dreams neither of them could have foreseen. As Alex hung up the phone, the bakery's aroma seemed richer, the sunlight streaming through the windows warmer. He could feel the winds of change swirling around him, and he understood that this unexpected turn of events was the harbinger of a new chapter in his life, a chapter filled with hope, connection, and the possibility of transformation.
Chapter 3: The Surprise Visit. The days leading up to Alex's meeting with Mr. Johnson were filled with a sense of eager anticipation. Alex couldn't help but wonder about the man whose wallet he had found, the person who had suddenly entered his life like a mysterious character in a story waiting to be unveiled. Finally, the day of the meeting arrived. The bakery was abuzz with the sweet scent of freshly baked pastries, but Alex's thoughts were elsewhere. He had taken the day off to meet Mr. Johnson, and as the hours ticked by, he couldn't shake the feeling of both excitement and trepidation. In the early afternoon, a cab pulled up outside the bakery, and an elderly man with a warm smile stepped out. His silver hair glistened in the sunlight, and his eyes twinkled with a sense of gratitude. It was Mr. Johnson. Alex greeted him with a friendly handshake, and they exchanged pleasantries before sitting down at a corner table. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee filled the air as they began to talk, two strangers from different generations brought together by a twist of fate. Mr. Johnson, it turned out, was an elderly gentleman who had lived alone for many years. He explained to Alex that the wallet contained not just money but also his identification cards, which were essential for him to receive his monthly pension and access various services. Losing the wallet would have meant a disastrous month for him. As they shared stories and experiences, Alex learned that Mr. Johnson had once been a renowned chef in his own right. However, life had taken unexpected turns, and he had fallen on hard times, losing not only his career but also his sense of purpose. He spoke of his love for cooking and how he had longed to return to the world of culinary delights. Alex, listening intently, felt a deep connection with Mr. Johnson. He saw in this elderly man a reflection of his own dreams and aspirations. It was as if their paths had converged for a reason, and Alex sensed an opportunity to make a difference in Mr. Johnson's life. With a warm smile and a newfound sense of purpose, Alex made an offer that would change the course of their lives. He told Mr. Johnson about his own dream of becoming a successful chef and how he wished to share his passion for cooking with someone who had lost their way in the world of culinary arts. The idea resonated deeply with Mr. Johnson. He felt a renewed sense of hope, a glimmer of light in the darkness that had overshadowed his life for far too long. He eagerly accepted Alex's offer to teach him some of his baking skills, allowing him to earn a living once again doing what he loved most. As they sipped their coffee, the seeds of a unique partnership were sown. Alex and Mr. Johnson, from different generations and backgrounds, found common ground in their shared love for the culinary arts. Little did they know that this partnership would not only rekindle Mr. Johnson's passion but also pave the way for a remarkable transformation in the heart of the city, where dreams could be realized and second chances were not just a distant hope but a tangible reality.
Chapter 4: A Life-Changing Encounter. With the decision to work together, Alex and Mr. Johnson embarked on a journey that would redefine their lives and the fate of the small bakery they both held dear. As days turned into weeks, their partnership blossomed into something truly extraordinary. Alex and Mr. Johnson spent hours side by side in the cozy bakery kitchen, their passion for baking serving as a bridge between generations. Alex, with his youthful enthusiasm and innovative ideas, shared his expertise in creating delectable pastries and bread, while Mr. Johnson, drawing from his years of culinary experience, brought a sense of tradition and refinement to their creations. Their collaboration led to the birth of new recipes, innovative flavor combinations, and the revival of old classics. The aroma of their freshly baked goods wafted through the neighborhood, drawing in customers who marveled at the delicious treats on display. The bakery became a place of warmth, not just from the ovens but also from the genuine smiles and camaraderie of its bakers. With each passing day, Mr. Johnson's confidence grew. He rediscovered his culinary prowess and began experimenting with recipes he had once thought lost to time. The bakery's display cases showcased a blend of Alex's modern twists and Mr. Johnson's classic expertise, a fusion of two generations and two distinct culinary styles. Word of the bakery's transformation spread throughout the neighborhood. Customers from far and wide began to frequent the establishment, drawn not only by the mouth-watering pastries but also by the heartwarming story behind the bakery's revival. People came not just to satisfy their cravings but also to witness the magic that unfolded daily. Alex and Mr. Johnson's story of resilience, second chances, and the power of mentorship resonated deeply with the community. It was a testament to the belief that dreams could be realized at any age, and that the willingness to learn from one another, regardless of differences, could lead to extraordinary outcomes. As their bakery thrived, it became a symbol of hope and inspiration for those who had lost their way in the fast-paced city. It reminded everyone that life's setbacks were not insurmountable barriers, but rather opportunities for growth and transformation. but the impact of their partnership extended beyond the walls of the bakery. Alex and Mr. Johnson's story of collaboration and renewal inspired others in the community to reach out and offer support to those in need. Acts of kindness and second chances began to flourish, creating a ripple effect of positivity throughout the city. In this bustling metropolis, where anonymity often overshadowed human connection, Alex and Mr. Johnson's life-changing encounter served as a beacon of light, guiding people toward the values of empathy, compassion, and the belief that a single act of goodwill could ignite the flame of hope in even the darkest of times. Their remarkable journey was a testament to the transformative power of mentorship, resilience, and the profound impact of bringing together generations, each with its unique strengths and experiences. As the days turned into months, Alex and Mr. Johnson continued to bake, not just pastries and bread, but also the ingredients of a life-changing encounter that had ignited the spirits of a whole community.
Chapter 5: A New Beginning. The aroma of freshly baked pastries and bread filled the bakery's kitchen every morning, a delightful reminder of the transformation that had taken place within its walls. Alex and Mr. Johnson had become a dynamic duo, their partnership flourishing beyond their wildest dreams. With each passing day, the bakery grew in popularity, drawing in more customers eager to taste the unique creations that Alex and Mr. Johnson crafted together. Their pastries were known for their melt-in-the-mouth goodness, and their bread was a staple in the neighborhood, with people lining up early each day to ensure they got their hands on the freshly baked loaves. But the impact of their collaboration extended far beyond the bakery's success. It was in the smiles of the satisfied customers, the heartfelt conversations at the bakery's tables, and the sense of community that blossomed in the midst of the bustling city. Mr. Johnson's second chance at pursuing his culinary passion had breathed new life into his spirit. His confidence soared as he honed his skills, and he began experimenting with innovative recipes that drew from his rich culinary background. The bakery's display cases were filled with tempting treats that seamlessly blended the traditional and the contemporary. Alex, too, had grown immensely through the experience. He not only refined his baking techniques but also learned valuable lessons in patience, mentorship, and the timeless art of passing on knowledge to others. He marveled at how Mr. Johnson's wisdom and guidance had enriched his own culinary journey. Their partnership extended beyond the kitchen. They became friends who shared stories of their pasts, dreams for the future, and a deep appreciation for the beauty of their newfound connection. It was a partnership built on trust, respect, and a mutual desire to see each other succeed. As the bakery's reputation continued to grow, so did the sense of community that surrounded it. People from all walks of life frequented the establishment, not only for the delectable treats but also to witness the heartwarming story of Alex and Mr. Johnson's collaboration. It became a gathering place where neighbors met, friendships blossomed, and hope thrived. Their story inspired others in the city to extend kindness and second chances to those in need. Acts of goodwill became a common occurrence, and the community's sense of unity and compassion deepened. It was as if Alex and Mr. Johnson's partnership had ignited a flame of generosity that spread throughout the city, reminding everyone of the transformative power of kindness and mentorship. In the midst of a bustling city that often seemed indifferent to the struggles of its inhabitants, The bakery stood as a testament to the enduring values of perseverance, resilience, and the belief that a new beginning was possible at any stage in life. Alex and Mr. Johnson's journey had become a source of inspiration for all who crossed their path, a reminder that, even in the face of adversity, the human spirit could rise, and dreams could be realized through the power of collaboration and the embrace of second chances.
Chapter 6: The Ripple Effect. The success of the bakery, now known throughout the city for its delectable pastries and heartwarming story, continued to flourish. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, the impact of Alex and Mr. Johnson's partnership continued to ripple through the community in profound ways. Their story served as a living testament to the values of honesty, kindness, mentorship, and the enduring belief that second chances were not just reserved for the fortunate few but were available to all who dared to dream. The bakery had become a symbol of hope in a city that often felt relentless and unforgiving. People came from all corners of the city to experience the magic of the bakery and to witness the unique bond between Alex and Mr. Johnson. The atmosphere inside the bakery was filled with warmth and laughter, a stark contrast to the hustle and bustle of the world outside. But the impact of their story didn't end with the bakery's success. It had ignited a spark within the community, inspiring individuals from all walks of life to extend kindness to their fellow citizens. Acts of goodwill became contagious, as people opened their hearts and offered second chances to those who had lost their way. Homeless individuals were provided with meals and shelter, struggling students received tutoring and mentorship, and job seekers were offered opportunities for skill development and employment. The city began to transform, one act of kindness at a time, as the ripple effect of Alex and Mr. Johnson's story touched the lives of countless others. As the news of their story spread, it reached the ears of a local television station. Intrigued by the narrative of resilience and transformation, a journalist decided to feature Alex and Mr. Johnson in a segment that highlighted the bakery's journey and the positive impact it had on the community. The televised segment catapulted their story to a national audience, inspiring people from all corners of the country to embrace the values of honesty, kindness, and the belief in the transformative power of second chances. Letters and messages poured in, offering support, encouragement, and even opportunities for expansion. With newfound recognition and resources, Alex and Mr. Johnson decided to pay forward the blessings they had received. They opened a culinary school within the bakery, offering free training and mentorship to aspiring chefs, particularly those who had faced challenges in their lives. The culinary school became a place of empowerment, where dreams were nurtured, talents were honed, and the spirit of mentorship continued to flourish. Their story also attracted the attention of investors who saw the potential for growth. With their support, Alex and Mr. Johnson opened additional bakery locations across the city, providing employment opportunities and a sense of community in various neighborhoods. Each bakery carried with it the same values and commitment to making a positive impact. In the end, what had started as a chance encounter on a bustling sidewalk had evolved into a story of resilience, collaboration, and the enduring power of kindness. Alex and Mr. Johnson's journey had demonstrated that the choices we make and the values we uphold can have far-reaching effects, creating a ripple of positivity that transcends time and place. Their legacy was not only in the delicious pastries and bread they baked, but also in the lives they touched, the dreams they rekindled, and the countless acts of kindness they inspired. It was a legacy that reminded us all that, in a world that could often feel cold and indifferent, the warmth of the human spirit could illuminate even the darkest corners and create a ripple effect of goodness that would endure for generations to come.
The story of Alex and Mr. Johnson resonated deeply with the citizens of the city, and it became a narrative that transcended the boundaries of their daily lives. It served as a living example of the profound impact that even the smallest acts of goodwill and integrity could have on an entire community. This powerful narrative instilled a renewed sense of faith in the innate goodness of humanity. The lessons learned from Alex and Mr. Johnson's journey were clear and profound. Honesty. The story highlighted the importance of honesty in a world where deceit and dishonesty often seem to be the norm. Alex's decision to return the lost wallet, without expecting any reward, underscored the timeless value of truthfulness. It reminded people that honesty was not only a moral imperative, but also a catalyst for positive change. Kindness, acts of kindness, both big and small, had a transformative effect on individuals and communities. The kindness shown by Alex and Mr. Johnson toward each other, as well as their patrons, exemplified the idea that simple acts of compassion could brighten someone's day, lift their spirits, and create an environment of goodwill. Second chances. The heartwarming story of Mr. Johnson's resurgence as a chef after facing setbacks in life offered a testament to the power of second chances. It encouraged people to believe that, regardless of their circumstances or age, opportunities for personal growth and fulfillment were always within reach. Inspiration and positive change. The tale of Alex and Mr. Johnson demonstrated how a single act of goodwill could inspire others to follow suit. As the city's residents witnessed the positive transformation of their bakery and the lives it touched, they were motivated to initiate their own acts of kindness, creating a ripple effect that spread throughout the community. Community building. The bakery itself became a hub for fostering a sense of community and togetherness in a city where individualism often took precedence. People from diverse backgrounds came together to savor pastries, share stories, and forge connections. It served as a reminder that communities could thrive when individuals looked out for one another and worked together for common goals. Hope. Above all, Alex and Mr. Johnson's story was a beacon of hope. It reminded everyone that, even in the face of adversity, setbacks, and challenges, there was always room for optimism and renewal. It illustrated that with determination, kindness, and support from others, even the most daunting obstacles could be overcome. As the story of Alex and Mr. Johnson continued to circulate, it inspired countless individuals to make changes in their own lives. People began to prioritize honesty in their dealings, seek opportunities to extend kindness, and offer second chances to those in need. The ripple effect of positivity that emanated from their story continued to grow, transforming the city into a place where the values of honesty, kindness, and second chances were celebrated and embraced by all. In the end, the enduring message of their story was clear. The power to create positive change in the world was within the grasp of each person, and it began with simple acts of honesty, kindness, and the belief that everyone deserved a second chance. The story of Alex and Mr. Johnson served as a reminder that, no matter how challenging life might be, the human spirit had the capacity to rise above adversity and shine a light of hope that could change lives and communities for the better.